Tales from Savannah. We all went to Savannah as a show for Jared and Katie's Breaking and Entering Christmas in Savannah. Our show is syndicated in the morning there. We are live and local here every morning in the Triad. We live and work right here in the Triad, but our show is on in Savannah in the mornings and also in Myrtle Beach as well. And we would love to be everywhere else. All right.
So if you're in the market, let us know.
If you're listening somehow on the app and you want a pretty good show. No. And so
at least slightly above par.
Yes. We're anyway.
We're available.
We would love anyway. So we were there and we went down there, and then when we're not working, we all go out at night to dinner and we hang out and we have a really good time. Well, our first tale from Savannah includes Jason Goodman's patented an annoying drunk finger pointing game.
Yeah.
I like the patent part.
Patented, and then it does annoying goes along with it.
Well, yeah, if you're the one getting pointed at.
Yes.
Well, yes,
It's funny for a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Including myself.
I think it's funny the first time you do it.
The first time.
3 hours later, not as funny. So what he does, if we're like at a restaurant or a bar or wherever.
Concert.
It doesn't matter. And what he does, he will point at me. So he's just standing in the middle of the dance floor, or he's standing in the middle of a concert, points at me. So people are like looking at him like, why is he standing up
You got to make a loud noise, too.
He goes, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
And so people look, and then why is he pointing at him? And then, in my opinion, points at the ugliest woman in the room.
That is not true.
Yes.
That's pretty true.
That is,
First of all, it's rude.
You've never pointed at someone attractive, ever.
Well, there was nobody attractive standing around
In
me.
the fifth, we were at a concert one time with 20,000 people, and you pointed at the ugliest person there.
That's rude.
It's true.
It was rude, Jason.
Yeah, it was rude that you did it. So
It was.
It's rude to say ugly.
I know what's going on, and I find it annoying, so I immediately turn around because I'm like, or if I make eye contact with the woman, I'm just like,
Sorry.
he's been drinking.
Sorry.
But then I'm doing this over and over again. Anyway, so he does it, and so I've learned to just ignore it. The first time it's funny.
You make the loud noise so everybody stares. It's like, ha! And everybody looks, what's that? And then they look to see who you're pointing at, and everybody looks at to see if you're pointing at. Then you bring your finger to the other person, and everybody turns their head.
And then no matter where you move, I realize like trying to walk away doesn't work because he just follows you with his hand. He's pointing, so you can't escape it unless you leave the room, really, or you don't look at him. Yeah. It's like the Babadook. He's the Babadook. You can't look at him. You gotta keep your eyes closed. Anyway, so he does this, and I was assaulted. So at one point he does it. He goes, woof,
What?
and it's me, and what we find out later was a gay guy.
Ow.
I'm just sitting at a stool minding my own business because I don't dance and I don't drink.
Yeah, you
so I'm
weren't
just sitting
dancing,
there,
yeah.
which I know I need to get over. That's maybe a New Year's resolution too.
Well, that was last year's
I know.
New Year's resolution, and the year before, and the
he
year
danced
before.
a little bit more last year on the boat.
A little bit.
A
I did a
little
little bit.
bit.
I did. I mean, I won the twerk championship, but whatever. Don't want to brag.
You were forced to do it.
I didn't want to do it.
Because I did force you into it.
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. But anyway, so then this gay gentleman starts grinding on me while I'm sitting on the stool. And I'm like, no. Like, what are you saying? Like, no, I'm not interested. I'm not even looking for anything. I'm not gay. Like, I'm homophobic or by any means, but like, I don't want you doing this to me. Like, so I'm like, I try to swivel my stool away from him. And like, no offense, like he's just being silly, but the music's so loud you can't hear anything.
Can't hear.
So then I'm like, am I going to be accused of being homophobic? Is he going to get in a fight with this gay guy here?
Well, and
Luckily,
to that guy's credit, he didn't know. He just has some guy pointing at him and then pointing at you, and he's like, "Yes, he wants me."
He's like, "Oh well," like the guy at the bar sitting down is just bashful and shy, and his friend's looking out for him. Right.
And I took it as a compliment that like he obviously thought at that time I was at least worth grinding upon.
Yes.
I would take that.
Yeah, I mean, but I was sitting there. It felt like a dog was like humping my leg because the guy was short and I was sitting up on a stool. I'm like, I know.
I was still there at this point, and I watched it. And Jared, your body language couldn't have said any louder. Please don't do this.
Without me pushing him away, it was like, please don't.
You see, you have to. I'm trying to evolve in my tactics so they're not the same old, same old. So I decided to go.
Men,
I thought you would find it as a compliment that he was into you.
Yeah. Oh, it was a great compliment.
I don't think you thought that far.
So then,
all.
then Matt left, and I probably left 10 minutes after Matt. I was like, I can't deal with this.
I don't blame you.
I just can't deal with this. It is funny though. There is a lady there that ended up being an AML that lives in Savannah, and she's like, she didn't know at the time, but she seriously, I'm not kidding, came up to me, and she had been dancing with Squid a little bit, and I said, oh, yeah, that's my friend. He's a good guy. She's like, oh, really? And then she found out who we were. She was like, oh, I was going to ask you who your gay friend was, pointing to Jason. I swear to God, Jason. And I go, no, he's not gay. He's like, oh, he is. He just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah.
Like,
The way I dance, the way I talk, the
there's
way I
nothing
approach
in
is all gay.
the way he's
It's the
pointing.
He's
like,
dancing a little sus, dude.
She's like, there's nothing about him that's not gay. I'm like, well, I mean,
Well,
his
hey.
wife.
Yeah. His wife.
Nothing.
That's what he said. She
Nothing
said.
about me that's not gay.
That's what she said. Don't be mad at me. And I'm like defending you in this, even though you just pointed at me and had me assaulted by a gay gentleman. I was just like, I mean, no, he has a wife.
Funny. That was funny. It was some guy did come up to me on the dance floor. He's like, you should smack my wife's butt real quick. It'd be funny. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Why would I do that? I'm like, oh, it's okay. You're gay. Oh. So another guy said, oh, wait, what? I'm married. Oh, who is he? No, it's a girl.
Oh, you're the beard. I get it. Yeah. So that's tale number 1 from Savannah.
We have about 75 more to go. 75. Got them all written down.
We do have a good time when we all go together. I mean, 95% of the time is fun.
We will not be sharing a house ever again.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
Not a house. Nope. Nothing bad happened.
No,
it
nothing
just
bad.
Was, nothing bad at all.
I had
but
a nice
just,
room.
Should we talk about that now or do it another day?
Might as well. Might as well.
Why?
Or
What's
another
wrong?
Because I got a real bone to pick with you,
let's do
Goodman.
it. Let's do it another day.
Me?
Let's do it tomorrow.
Yes.
What did I do?
So do I.
I think everybody has a bone to pick with you. Just always works out for Jason.
Yeah. Would you
I'm
say?
sorry.
Are you?
Yeah.
Should
No, he's not.
No.
He's not sorry at
No,
all.
I'm not really sorry. I mean,
No.
but it all worked out in order. I got the best room. Squid got the worst. I mean, you got to be on your game.
It ain't Jared. It's not Jason in the morning.
No, it's not.
Okay, I didn't know the house had to be related to
And
that.
also, you don't have. What do you mean, be on your game? No one was playing that game.
Yeah.
Everybody was just
I wasn't
carrying
on
their
my
bags
game.
into one spot.
You're right.
When I walked in straight to
All
that.
right, let's
I just
talk about it
happened-
now.
Might as well.
Okay.
Josie did the research because we could either have all of our own separate hotels, which can be kind of pricey, And so we do like to travel together and we get along really well when we travel and we're like a big family. So we said, well, why don't we try to go closer into downtown Savannah? And then that way, instead of getting all the hotel rooms and we spend a lot of money, let's go a little bit cheaper, get a really nice Airbnb and be in the center of all the action, right? We were all on board. We all thought that was a great idea. Well, we go into this 6-bedroom loft type
Super
condo.
nice.
So
Yeah,
nice.
right there
Awesome.
into there.
In the heart of Savannah, downtown Savannah. And as we're all lugging our bags, some decided to take the stairs, some decided to take the elevator. Jared was carrying my bag because my bag was so heavy.
I like the phoniness when people are in like a group.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, I'll take the stairs. I'm like, I've never seen you take the stairs in my life. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to be phony for the sake of, the group pressure. I'm going to be on the elevator.
We all couldn't fit on the elevator.
It was a very
together
small
with
elevator.
our things.
Yeah.
So we meet up and we're walking through the door of this beautiful loft. And I kid you not, Jason Goodman pushes past everybody else. It was almost, I felt almost like you checked out the layout before we got in. Because you moved so fast to the front bedroom that just happened to be the only one
It was the master.
with a king-size bed and its own private bathroom.
Yeah.
And you started unpacking all your stuff, throwing your toiletries into the bathroom, and we're standing there like, oh, okay, I guess we'll figure out where the other bedrooms are. So downstairs on the main level, there was the master.
Right.
And then on the other side, there was one bedroom. And then on the other side, there was another bedroom with like a shared bathroom in the middle.
Which is in the living room.
In the living room.
Right.
Like if you have to go to the bathroom,
Everyone's going to hear it.
everyone's going to hear it. And if you're just sitting on the couch, maybe your bedroom's not one of those and you have to go to the bathroom, that's the bathroom you're using.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the common bathroom.
Or if you wake up in the middle of the night and you have to walk into the living room where
Yes.
weird things might be happening.
That's for another
That's
day.
another day.
That's another day. And then if you ascend these 2 floors, go up 2 sets of stairs, there are 3 total, well, really like 2.5 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. So I decided, I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go to the upstairs all the way to the right. Josie went upstairs all the way to the left. 1 shared bathroom with Squid, who didn't even have a door.
Yeah, I think at this point we were like, does Squid not have a room? Because he's
Yeah.
like just walking around the condo like, where do I go?
But he's the slowest one.
I'm
see?
like, you can sleep with Matt.
So Josie and I are upstairs and we're like, wait a second. The two females have to share a bathroom with Squid, which is fine. We don't care about that, but it's just like,
Yeah.
of all people, Jason gets his own bathroom?
For the record,
Right.
there's
And
two things
master.
you must know.
Oh.
For the record, I did let Squid take a shower, which was forever, thank gosh. The longest shower I've ever seen. I can't even get in here. It was an hour. I had it. Number 2, I wanted to use that bathroom. Anyways, he took forever in the shower. I let him use the shower.
Thanks, dude.
And I let him go. Number 2, I believe in the bathroom, and I gave you some butt wipes,
You
too.
did.
So I did
Shouts out
let
to
him utilize
Yeah,
that
thank you.
He's
bathroom.
the only one who benefited then.
What a hero.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, I specifically chose that bathroom. I did get lucky because I like the closest one to the door in case of a fire and I have to run out.
Yeah.
And when I went in there, I'm like, ooh, this looks pretty good to me. So
I mean, my
just
room was
Uh-huh.
probably about the same distance from the door, really.
Yeah.
But probably. If you go directly to the right, yours was straight on.
I'm just straight on.
I know,
now.
but foot,
Yeah.
I mean, amount of feet. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Now, Katie, I did offer, and I think Matt
You did,
offered for you
yes.
and Josie to, before you got settled, like, no, we'll all, I didn't know Squid would be upstairs. All 3 dudes will be upstairs. Even though I would, there's no elevator. It would be very difficult.
Right.
No elevator. But, and then you opted not to. But at
Well,
least we offered.
But only because, yes,
But me
you
and
did.
Matt,
We did.
offered,
Yeah,
not
Matt
Jason.
and Jared did, but it was only because I made a stink. And I'll tell you, the only person who didn't offer was Jason.
Right.
He
Because
just
I heard-
stood there.
I heard
Right.
Jared offer.
Yeah, he's like, thank goodness.
Not gonna be my room. Not my room.
I'll stay in here and pretend I didn't hear him.
Now, Jason, just so you know,
I did. I
take,
shut the door and locked it for a while.
because I was always in before you and Squid were in at night. I would always purposely take a number 2 in your bathroom.
Yeah.
I was encouraged by every member of the show to not flush, but I'm like, that's too gross.
Yeah.
That would be
Okay,
hilarious.
that's good. I mean, do what you got to do. You're,
Oh, God,
you're,
yeah.
you're Mr. Spiteful. It's fine.
Well, then I guess
Buckle
I'm
up.
Mrs. Spiteful because I also did the same.
Katie did it too.
Don't care. And that's fine.
He said, don't care.
Like I care that you pooped in my toilet.
Where everyone was just saying, everyone poop in his toilet.
And we did. It was the most private one.
It's
was.
a nice
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah. And some were saying on his bed, we're like, no, it's,
Yeah.
we don't have to pay for that. All right. Tale number 2 tomorrow from Savannah as we all travel there together as a show around the same time.